Laroka, Laroka. Laroka. All right.
All right, fellas, I guess it's about that time. Still want me on wide?
You still want him on wide? On wide? Yes.
Today's broadcast has been brought to you by Turbo Sports Group, Mango.org, Nestle's Nesquik, Nike, and by Liberty Mutual Insurance, Olive Garden, Sports Authority, Wilson Trophy Company, Capri Sun, and Kohl's. 0-1 in Region 2 play and a route to this national tournament. But down early here to Laroka FD from Layton, Utah. Laroka with possession. Forwarded. Nice touch put on it. Intended for Miley Broad. And Laroka will press up. Grace Youngberg to take the corner. Or rather, the throw near the corner. But it's won by Futura. Spun along the touchline. Livia Borges up from her defensive spot. Try to keep it in the offensive half. And taken away. Wooden leaves it for the backs. Futura working forward with a left foot hard into the box, but nowhere near the mouth of the goal. Not a threat.
Girls, Coach Nina, help her. Help her make good decisions.
Nina Stein, the UMKC commit,
Everybody breathe. Everything right.
with a long shot there. Perhaps ill-advised, but feeling the pressure. Down 1-0 early in this ballgame. We're through about 10 minutes of action here at Field 11 in Tulsa.
Now spread out. Spread out. We're fine. Spread out.
Nicely touched down by Laroka, but won by Futura.
Get with them, Marissa.
Ryland Childers ahead. And a whistle as Childers goes down in heap. Number 9 on number 9, Ashley Cardozo.
Good idea.
Childers had it all together yesterday. The 2-1 win over Topet. 17 gold. She put in goals in the 75th and 80th minute of that ball game to give her team the lead and eventually the win. Ahead for Garcia. Well defended there at the back by Weinbrunner. And chase given by Jenna Weinbrenner, but she boots it clear. One 0 to score. Ashley Cardozo with this game's only goal so far. And Alyssa Hamline on the throw. Excuse me, make that. Grace Youngberg on the throw. Lopez. Dispossessed. Nicely done to get it away. Now another chance for Nina Stein. Again toward the goal. Second time Stein has been quick to act.
Abby, more attacking. Ryland, more holding.
Thrown in by Weinbrenner and kicked out just as quickly. Stein has now switched sides, playing in the offensive left. Takes the header. Chested down by Childers. But that one booted high toward the mouth of the goal, easily collected. Roughly 15 minutes elapsed here in the first half. 1-0 to score in favor of Laroka. Girls under 16 division here in the U.S. Youth Soccer National Championships from Tulsa, Oklahoma. Quickly into the box, nobody there to receive it. Nina Stein, the only one in the area code. And Stein wins it on the left side, but a whistle will give possession to Laroka. Through in the air, defended by Weinbrenner. Here's Deaver. Right into the waiting arms. Of goalkeeper Caitlin Bradley. Over to Cardozo. Chipped in, Garcia. Trying to move it through with the left. And a whistle. Looks like we're going to get a free kick here for Laroka. Cardozo will take it with her right foot. Her side wearing the red jerseys with white numerals. They lead it 1-0 so far. Instead, it'll be Colehan. She feints. It is Cardozo taking the shot, but not fooling the goalie. And a slip there in the midfield by Rylan Childers. She'll essentially get a kick from the spot at midfield. It'll be Weinbrenner taking it. Seems to have the strongest leg at the backs. Straight down Broadway and chested down. Ginther on the receiving end. Ginther in. Stein. Nina Stein. Left side try. Nothing doing. Stein really needs to slow down a bit. Engineer herself a better angle on those attempts. Deaver. Intercepted in the box. Oh, and off the bar. Long strike at goal. Goes just wide. Dispossessed. Now Colahan. And Weinbrenner sweeps it away again. Childers through. And deftly touched there. But a whistle will turn it over to Laroka FD from Layton, Utah. Winners of the Region 4 championship. They're 1-0 in group play so far, and they lead this one 1-0, thanks to a goal from the foot of Ashley Cardozo. Cardozo's second goal in the national tournament. Stein has it blocked. And now Broad dispossessed. Deaver slowing it down. Lofts it high into the box, trying to get it over the goalkeeper. And puts it over the net. And the referee says deflection. Will give a corner to Futura. Hard to see from here off whom it deflected. But it will be Deaver retreating to the corner to take the kick. Roughly 20 minutes through the first half. Both these sides vying for their second win in group play, each with one already to their name. Deaver leaves her post and leaves the ball for Childers. Now Deaver puts one into the center, but headed away by Cardozo. Make that Demi Lopez on the defending. Out for a throw. Possession remaining with Futura. They are in all white. Laroka in red jerseys with white shorts and white numerals. A challenge in the midfield by Weinbrenner. Unsuccessful. But Moore able to get it away. Childers with a strong push up. But booted clear to the back by Livia Borges, University of Utah commit. Futura trying to restart the engine here. Coming up on a hydration break here sometime in the next few minutes. Mandatory hydration stoppages. Given the soaring temperatures, it's expected to be 99 today in Tulsa, as it has been and will be for most of the week. Right now, thankfully, slightly cooler as we approach 8 o'clock in the morning. Lopez left it a little too far. Peterson knocks it down on the attempt by Deaver. Deaver gets it back. Again with the left on the ground. No dice. Childers. Cat and mouse. In through the middle. Lost the handle. Got it to a teammate, but didn't get a good foot on it. Cassandra Ginther. The Iowa State Hurricane to be. Iowa State Cyclone to be, rather. Get my weather mascots mixed up. Unable to put a good foot on it. Lopez. Garcia giving chase. And now she has it. Garcia with Lopez in the center. Has it poked away by Weinbrenner. And deftly moved up the left touchline. Broad. Moore. Back and forth in the midfield. And now a break towards goal. Palacio leaves it out and the flag goes up. Cassandra Ginther on a run. But not quite able to receive the ball in the proper position. The substitute for Futura will be Samantha Pollock. But we will get a hydration break here. Midway through the first period, Laroka FD leads Futura Academy Forte Elite 1-0. And out of the hydration timeout, 2 substitutes on for Futura. Trying to breathe new life into this team. Down 1-0 midway through the first half. Elizabeth Mann and Samantha Pollock.
Keep that run, Liz. Keep the run.
The 2 subs on. Pollock, number 8 in white, donning the black protective headgear you often see in athletes who have previously suffered concussions. into the box. A chance now for Futura, but not enough players there on the white side to help out. A swarm of red able to clear. Played into the box. Across the mouth of the goal. Deaver back in. Into the center and a whistle.
All right, be sharp there, Caleb. Big brain on that. Big mind.
Laroka up 1-0 on Futura Academy Forte Elite. Girls under 16 group play at the U.S. Youth Soccer National Championships here in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Ginther toward the middle. Deaver. Kayla Deaver unable to get it away with her left foot and grimacing in pain on the challenge from Grace Youngberg. Pollack. And out for a throw. And subs will enter now for Laroka. 3 of them to be exact. Ali Alcott and Lindsay Dorita both joining the field of play. As will Cassidy McCormick, who's committed to Utah Valley University. Laroka in red with white numerals. Futura in white with blue numerals. Really a whole lot of primary colors at this tournament. I don't think I've called one match so far where they've had a color besides red, blue, black, or white as the primary shade. Posted goalward, but quickly hurled away. I would guess there's a reason for that. Maybe it's just the colors that people prefer, or those are the cheaper jersey colors for coaches. Red, blue, black, and white seem to be the dominant tints for these teams. And a whistle from the referee. Hard contact made there by Futura. Mallory Lepper will enter now. And she replaces Cassandra Ginther. Into the box and a sliding deflection there from Pollock. In again. And a soft touch there from Ali Alcott. Unable to put anything definitive on goal. Laroka FD leading this one 1-0 over Futura Academy Forte Elite. If you're playing by hometowns at home, it's the Layton, Utah squad on top of the Lee's Summit, Missouri squad. Coulihan on a long run there. Came up a little bit lame in the center of the box. Might be cramping. It's like she's got trouble moving around in the center there. Ball in. Taken easily on a hop by the keeper. 37 minutes elapsed here in the first half. 1-0 to score. Laroka FD on top of Futura Academy. Laroka in red with white numerals, Futura in white with blue numerals. And the shoes, of course, all different colors. Most of them belong on the highlighter roll of your Crayola box. Cardozo dispossessed by Childers. Childers looking for help. Pollock. Missed Deaver. Had a chance to find her in an open space. Chance goes begging.
All right, girls, keep it here till we score. Let's go.
In by Laroka.
You're up by the water cooler.
And now Weinbrenner's throw. Chance at the end of the half here for Futura to equalize. And Deaver punches that one softly right to Caitlin Bradley. Dorita on a run. Right side into the box. And booted free. Abigail Small on the defensive there. Coming up in support of her keeper. It'll be Cassidy McCormick on the throw. Under 4 minutes to play until halftime. McCormick all the way in. Header. Not taken by anyone. Still bouncing freely. Close to the goal. Dangerous area. Nobody's taken possession yet. A scrum for it. Coulihan deflected high into the air and parried away. A dangerous 2-0 hole averted there. Strong defense by Futura. And subs will enter for Laroka. Grace Youngberg coming off, replaced by Jada Sheets. And Zoe Clark on as well. Going to give Ashley Cardozo a rest. We're in the waning moments of the first half here at the Mohawk Soccer Complex in Tulsa, Oklahoma. 1-0 lead for Laroka FD over Futura Academy Forte Elite in the girls under 17 division of the U.S. Youth Soccer National Championships. Weinbrenner jogging over for the throw. Gets her legs into that one. Unfortunately, the intended target closely marked. Pollack. Man ahead to Childers. Childers up the line. Leopard racing for it. And it's beaten back by Cassidy McCormick. Smattering of supporters across the way for both sides. Mostly quiet here early in the morning. Just after 8 o'clock local time. And the sun's starting to break through from the east side of the field where the benches are. Pollock with a nice touch, sliding over to Moore. Moore. Deaver punched in. Back out for Deaver. Two minutes of stoppage time. 2 minutes of added time, stoppage time added to the first half. And a whistle that will allow a sub to come on for Laroka. Sage Nelson to replace Michaela Coulahan, a BYU commit. As we approach halftime. Laroka in red. Futura in white. Teams from Utah and Missouri doing battle. Demi Lopez tripped up there in the offensive half. Forges. Picks her mark. Sends it in. Off one head. Off the leg of Lopez, but saved by the keeper. Nami Lopez got a foot to it, but it was just a glancing blow. Has been near the center of most of the offensive action for Laroka this morning. And that is how we will go to halftime. Futura Academy Forte Elite trailing Laroka FD 1-0 at halftime. This is the girls under 16 division group stage of the U.S. Youth Soccer National Championships 2015. Off one head, off the leg of Lopez, but saved by the keeper. Today's broadcast has been brought to you by Turbo Sports Group, Mango.org, Nestle's Nesquik, Nike, and by Liberty Mutual Insurance, Olive Garden, Sports Authority, Wilson Trophy Company, Capri Sun, and Kohl's. And we are kicking off the second half here between Futura Academy Forte Elite and Laroka FD in the girls under 16 national championships of youth soccer here in Tulsa, Oklahoma. So far, Laroka FD leading 1-0, courtesy of a goal from Ashley Cardozo, her second in 2 days at this tournament. The teams have flipped sides. Laroka now defending the right half of the field, the north half of the field. They've got possession currently, wearing red with white shorts. Stein puts it in. And a handball called by the referee. I think he got a piece of the old forearm there. Bailey Wooden, the culprit for Laroka. And Futura, with their white kits and blue numerals, will set up for a kick from just outside the right flank of the box. Groom will take it. Groom chips it in. Out of the range of anybody able to head it. Still loose, though. High ball headed down by Cardozo. And Laroka with possession. These teams both going for the second win of their tournament in the group stage. Each won yesterday. A second win would almost guarantee them a berth in the semifinals. Weinbrenner with a running start. Into the center. Youngberg. Chested down by Hannah Goddard. Here's Lopez. Trying to get position. Out-muscled there by Abigail Small, who had the size advantage in that case. Ahead. Nice deflection with a head by Alexis Peterson. Small. Childers. And swept away by Wooden. And the Laroka counterattack stopped there by a foul on Abigail Small. One of two Abigails on this Futura Academy Forte Elite team, along with Abigail Groom. And a flag goes up. Garcia trying to find Miley Broad on the far side. Out off Laroka, corner coming for Futura. And a rough tackle. Thought to be a little too rough by the referee. Merits a foul there for Ryland Childers. Childers put in 2 yesterday against Top Hat 17 in the 75th and 80th minute in that game, taking your team from 1 goal behind to 1 goal ahead. Booted long and taken by Caitlin Bradley. Bradley in all purple. Shuffling and lets fly. Here's Halverson. And a shot by Stein off the bar. Still loose. In front. Another shot. Just wide of the mark. Nina Stein put a charge into that one. And it sailed just a tad high. You can see the power behind the shot of the UMKC commit. But the chance goes begging. Stein working on the right side. Deflects the ball away. Cardozo. And it pops off the head of Wooden. Groom the throw. And again. Try to get it in the direction of Stein and Childers. It bounds across the end line. Bradley taking plenty of time. Highlighter green goalie gloves and matching shoes. A bullet down the middle. Small. And Weinrenner has it pop away. We're in the 8th minute of the second half, that being the 53rd minute of the match. Cardozo from the left side, into the box. A turn, no. The rebound by Broad puts it in. Miley Broad, a second goal and a dagger in the 56th minute off the rebound. 2-0 Laroka.
How you gonna respond?
And the question now for Futura Academy Forte Elite, the very phrase that moments ago you perhaps heard echo from the mouth of head coach Brad Childers, how are you going to respond? Down 2-0 in the group stage game and staring defeat in the face, named by a 2-goal deficit. Broad again on a run from the right side, past the keep and wide of the goal. It was a right place, right time sort of goal for Broad, but give her credit at least for the positioning. Sometimes the readiness is all. Roughly 56 minutes elapsed here at Field 11 at the Mohawk Soccer Complex in Tulsa. And currently in this girls under 16 group stage match, it's Laroka FD from Layton, Utah, leading the Region 2 champ Futura Academy Forte Elite from Lee Summit, Missouri 2-0. Thanks to goals from Ashley Cardozo in the first half and Miley Broad in the second. Nina Stein with the ball now. Last time, put it on goal, and it had touched off the bar. Childers with an opportunity there, but not able to keep her footing in the box. And a player down near midfield for Laroka. Difficult to see from here, but it might be Michaela Coulihan, the BYU recruit. She'll be attended to by her coach. Coulihan will come off. May not change the course of this game, but could have ramifications for the future. If it's a serious injury, which we hope it is not. Coulihan was the leading scorer in Region 4 play with 4 goals to her name. Joined in the top 10 by teammates Demi Lopez with 2 and Livia Borges with 3. Coulihan will stay on. Lopez trying to win it in the midfield. Free ball set down to be kicked by Livia Borges here. Knocked into the box. Right into the waiting arms of the goalkeeper for Futura. Goddard trying to make a run. Stein hot into the middle. Childers directly in front. Here's Coulihan. Let's see how she tests following a brief moment of injury. Deliberately carried back towards center by Cardozo. Jungberg up from the back and chipped a shade too far. Kayla Deaver set to come back on momentarily for Futura. Had a couple of decent looks in the first half, but all fruitless. Through for Stein and knocked out by Laroka. Laroka FD currently on top of Futura Academy Forte Elite. 2-0. Laroka in red with white numerals. Futura in white with blue numerals. $60 minutes gone in this game. As the teams get a quick squirt of water. Mandatory hydration stoppage upcoming here. Still 5 or so minutes away. I apologize for being inexact. I do not have the clock in front of me. Cardozo. Into the center. Coulihan. And Coulihan nudged off her mark. Weinbrenner trying to put it through for Stein, but it's going to be a little too long. Brindley Welch giving chase. Weinbrenner at the back for Futura. Skips it ahead. Ginther. Stein into the middle. Nobody there. And a mandatory hydration break will stop play. Back in a moment. Laroka FD leads Futura Academy Forte Elite. These are the girls under 16 U.S. Youth Soccer National Championships. And back out of the hydration stoppage, it will be Futura Academy Forte Elite with possession, but the throw quickly gives it away to Laroka FD. Laroka on top, 2-0, thanks to goals from Ashley Cardozo in the 5th minute and Miley Broad in the 53rd. One real chance this morning for Futura. And Nina Stein put it off the crossbar earlier in the second half. So still a 2-goal lead. And a rousing speech given by head coach Brad Childers during the hydration stoppage. Childers with a shot from the point and parried by goalkeeper Caitlin Bradley. There was a change in goal as well at halftime. Alyssa Hamline taking over in the fluorescent green for Futura. And she has allowed 1 goal this half, having faced a handful of shots. And the whistle in the midfield gives it to Futura. They'll work quickly. Time is of the essence when you're down by 2 goals. No sign of settling here for Laroka. Easy to get complacent with a 2-goal lead. We've not seen that yet from the squad from Layton, Utah, the Region 4 champs. Aiming for their second win in as many days that would almost certainly put them through to the semifinals on Saturday morning. Deaver, high ball, headed down, not on net. Halverson got the noggin to it, but without control. Peterson swings it for Wooden. Borges. As they play patty cake. Stein with the left. It's in! Nina Stein nails it with a left foot in the upper 90. Futura Elite is alive. 2-1 here, late in the second half. As finally the strong foot of Nina Stein able to curve Caitlin Bradley. What a strike that was. Given a little bit of space and just enough time. You can see why Stein has been pursued by UMKC. We are getting our money's worth of Nina Stein this morning. She's cut the deficit in half. Laroka FD still on top, but the pressure put on by Futura. Childers brings the bench to her feet. Stein in on goal. A slide and parried away. Strong defending in the box there from Peterson. She and Brynlee Welch back there with Livia Borges, doing everything they can to keep Nina Stein away from the ball. Bailey Wooden replaced now by Lindsay Dorita. On the right wing for Laroka. Borges, right down Broadway. Here's Deaver from the left flank, attacking Youngberg. Now trying to box her out in the corner. Played ahead. Weinbrenner. Back to Hamline. It will trickle out of bounds on the far sideline. 2-1 the score here, after Nina Stein has breathed life into this Futura squad. The folks from Lee Summit, Missouri, now knocking on the door. It's a 2-1 lead still for Laroka FD from Layton, Utah. And the girls under 16 U.S. Youth Soccer National Championship group play stage. Both these teams vying for their second win in the group stage. Deaver from the left wing turns on the Jets, trying to get around defender. It's Youngberg. And Deaver called for the foul over there. One especially unhappy parent over there raises his arms in disgust. Borges sets it free from the goal line. And a whistle in the midfield. Coulihan wasn't quite sure what the whistle was for. Not much of an explanation given. Weinbrenner the kick. It's a short poke with the left foot. Now wide. Ginther into the center. Cassandra Ginther working. Puts it on goal. Just off the mark. And sent away. Time is of the essence for Futura. Great opportunity there for Cassandra Ginther. Headed toward goal. And a leaping save made there by Caitlin Bradley. Will not go down in the book as a save, but crashed into the body of a defender. Had to protect the ball. Garcia working against two bigger defenders and uses them as pinballs. They bounced off each other. And one of them remains down. It's Abigail Small. Up on her feet, grimacing in pain. Groom and Small off momentarily for Futura. Laroka brings in fresh blood with Ali Alcott. And Futura sends on Marissa Moore. Houlihan. Laroka trying to stay on top. They lead 2-1. Time winding down in the second half of play here in the group stage of the girls under 16 U.S. Youth Soccer National Championships. 2-1 lead for the team from Layton, Utah, the Region 4 champs, Laroka FD. They're wearing red with white numerals. Futura Academy Forte Elite from Lee Summit, Missouri, the Region 2 champ, in white with blue numerals. Their only goal, a strike from Nina Stein, impressively with the left foot earlier in this half, into the upper right-hand corner. 1-3. Stein trying to get position. Using her body, gets around a defender. Ginther. Lopez takes it back for Laroka. Cardozo lost it. Deaver unable to keep it. Tick, 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 tick. Time running out for an equalizer. Futura Academy Forte Elite trails 2-1. As the clouds begin to break here with blue sky shining through. Almost 9 o'clock in the morning Central Time as these two teams do battle beyond their 70th minute of play. And a corner kick to be taken here by Futura. Into the box. Headed clear by Houlihan. The referee signals it's Laroka ball. Keeping possession crucial at this stage of the game. Borges working from the left touch line, curls it out of play into her own bench. Bit of a mishit there. Stein gonna let Weinbrenner take the throw. A taller player, Weinbrenner, and longer limbed. Trying to get all her momentum into it. Sends it in. Over Childers and out across the goal line. In the 76th minute here. Still 2-1. Goals by Ashley Cardozo and Miley Broad for Laroka. And one for Nina Stein for Futura. Long ball through. Chance for Futura. In on goal. Keeper challenges. And a collision there on the edge of the box. Hamline there alongside Ali Alcott. And a hard challenge by Abigail Small, who seems to be in the thick of things. Already spent some time on the sideline to do a concussion test after a last collision. Was cleared by an athletic trainer. Not changing her style of play at all. Zoe Clark on, replacing Ashley Cardozo. Pollock. Try to get it to Deaver. It's deflected away. Small giving chase. It's Marissa Moore who gets to it first. And to the back for Hamline. Hamline sends it forward. All the way through to Caitlin Bradley. Brad Childers slightly exasperated here on the sideline, saying if we keep the ball, we have a better chance of coming back. Challenging his team to possess it for a little bit longer. Another pass, another 10 seconds with each possession. Laroka threatening here. Alcott into the center. Still live. Away from Hamlin. Off her line. And booted free by Abigail Small. Stellar at the back this morning for Futura. Laroka FD 2, Futura Academy Forte Elite 1. Second match for these two teams in the group stage of the girls under 16 U.S. Youth Soccer National Championships here in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Kayla Deaver trying to center the ball. And a chance on. Man has it booted away. Weinbrenner ahead. A deflection there from Alcott. Stripped by Zoe Clark. Coulahan ahead. Alcott. Childers. Nina Stein to the corner. Stein lofts it into the box. Tried to get a leg to it. Couldn't quite do it. Halverson just could not get her leg high enough. Chance goes begging. Under 10 minutes remaining until full time. Futura Academy Forte Elite achingly close. And a yellow card awarded against Ali Alcott. Chance for a set piece here. In the 82nd minute. Kayla Deaver with a wall facing her of the Laroka defenders. They'll step back a few paces. Stein close to the ball. Deaver sends it in. Close to the foot of Samantha Pollock. Possession awarded to Laroka. And the Futura bench can't believe it. The sand slipping through the hourglass. And that's it. Laroka FD holds on. The girls from Layton, Utah win their second match in group play. They've beaten Futura Academy Forte Elite 2-1. And they will almost certainly move on to the weekend. Final score once again. Laroka FD 2, Futura Academy Forte Elite 1. Today's broadcast has been brought to you by Turbo Sports Group, Mango.org, Nestle's Nesquik, Nike, and by Liberty Mutual Insurance, Olive Garden, Sports Authority, Wilson Trophy Company, Capri Sun, and Kohl's.